If you're moving to St. Mary's County, it's very likely that you're going to be working at or near the Patuxent River Naval Air Station. So I'm going to go ahead and give you all the commute times to the most popular areas in St. Mary's County. All right, what's up, everybody? My name is Rob Scout. I'm here at eXp Realty in Southern Maryland. And today, like I said, what I'm going to do is give you the commute times from the different areas in St. Mary's County and one in Calvert County to the Patuxent River Naval Air Station. Now, before I get started though, if you're looking to move to the area, use that contact information below. Call me, text me, and I'll be happy to help any way that I possibly can make your move to Southern Maryland so much easier. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. The first place I'm going to talk about is Lexington Park. Now, Lexington Park is probably one of the closest areas to Patuxent River Naval Air Station because it's right there where Patuxent River Naval Air Station is. But believe it or not, the area of Lexington Park is actually pretty large, and it can vary how long that commute's going to be. If you're right there by the base, obviously it's going to be a few minutes, but there are some parts of Lexington Park that are south of the base, and honestly, those are probably closer to 10 minutes, but you're not going to be fighting a lot of base traffic that you see for people that are leaving base and going north. So if you're looking for an area that has a short commute time, Lexington Park is probably going to be your best bet. There's neighborhoods like Greenbrier, there's also Town Creek, and places south of base that can be great options for people looking to move to the area. And if you want a little bit more space than say a neighborhood would give you, you can start looking just south of base as well, and you'll get more space and more land because it's a little bit more rural down there south of base. Now, going up Route 235 is the next area I want to talk about. It's California, Maryland. Now, California, Maryland is kind of the shopping center of St. Mary's County. You got a whole bunch of different stuff there, including BJ's, Walmart, Target, all that stuff right in that area. And with that comes some neighborhoods that are kind of on the bigger side, Wildwood being one of the biggest neighborhoods in all of Southern Maryland. You also have Myrtle Point and other areas like that all throughout California. Now, the commute time can vary just because of the traffic that you encounter when you're living in California and commuting to base, but it's not much farther than Lexington Park, Maryland. And some people would really trade that few minutes extra commute for all the conveniences that are right there in California. Now, the nice thing about California as well is you have a variety of housing types too. You have condos, townhomes, and of course, single family homes as well. Now, as far as single family homes go, you can find them in rural areas, but you can also find them in neighborhoods. So whatever you're looking for, you can really find in California, Maryland, and that's why it's so appealing to a lot of people. Now, the next town is going to be Leonardtown, Maryland, and this is where you're pushing about a 20-minute commute to Patuxent River Naval Air Station, and that's kind of without the traffic as well. Now in Leonardtown, there's a bunch of different neighborhoods you could look at. There's Kingston, there's Leonard's Grant, there's Clark's Rest, and I could just go on and on and on. Brenton Bay. These are all ones that vary in age. So if you're looking for a newer house, you're going to focus on places like, Clark's Rest or even Leonard's Grant. But if you're looking for like kind of an older, more charming house, maybe you're looking in Brenton Bay or you're looking in other areas that are kind of those older neighborhoods. But some people don't mind making that commute from Leonardtown just because the school districts are rated a little bit higher in that Leonardtown area, according to niche.com, as you can see on the screen right here. Leonardtown is also an area that if you work in Waldorf or even work in DC, if one spouse works on base and the other one works north of St. Mary's County, that's where it really starts to make sense for that kind of split household because you're close enough to really make that daily commute a possibility. Now, in that same vein, a lot of people are starting to look at Mechanicsville and Charlotte Hall. Now, this is some of the longest commutes you can have possible to the Patuxent River Naval Air Station, but it's kind of that middle ground between if you have a spouse that works at Joint Base Andrews or even in Washington, DC, you can get on the commuter bus that goes up there from Charlotte Hall, and it can make that commute a lot easier. So if you have that kind of split household where one is working north of St. Mary's County and one person is working on base at Patuxent River Naval Air Station, it might be the best bet to look in that northern edge of the county. Like I said, it could be Mechanicsville, it could be Charlotte Hall, and there are a few other smaller towns in that area. Now, most of the homes up there are going to be more rural, but there are some neighborhoods that have bigger homes on bigger lots. And as each day goes by, it seems like more and more stuff is coming to the Charlotte Hall area. So I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing more neighborhoods to accommodate that demand that we're seeing in the housing market that is up there. Now, St. Mary's County is known for the small towns that it kind of has throughout the county itself. So I kind of covered the big ones. So if you're looking for like a medium commute, you could also check out places like Hollywood, Piney Point, even into Lusby too. Lusby's a really popular one. It's not technically in St. Mary's County, but the home prices are lower. It's over the bridge in Calvert County, but that bridge can add a little bit of uncertainty to your commute because it is only a 2-lane bridge and there can be some traffic on there as well. And if you're looking to maybe be close in time wise, as in like there's not much traffic, but you're okay with driving the miles. Being south of base can be a really good option because there's just not as much traffic for the people going south. So south of base, you're looking at Ridge, Scotland, Dameron, places like that, and also the southern end of Lexington Park too. So hopefully these give you some ideas of some neighborhoods you should look at, and also the commute times from those neighborhoods or those areas. If you have any questions or want some more details on specific areas, use that contact information below. Call me, text me, and I'd be happy to help any way that I possibly can. Look, I really appreciate you watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.